we invite Professor Albert Tang, currently Chair of Department of Communication Arts, Pujen Catholic University, has visited Shantiniketan and Jorasanko, Kolkata, for more than dozen of times. Professor Tang will speak about Tagore's visit in China in 1924, his multiple talents in various literary and artistic creations, and his overwhelming global reception. Please have a big applause for Professor Tang.
Okay, everyone, good morning. I was very honored to be invited, and I'm going to share my Tagophilia with Tagore and India. So I prepared actually a PowerPoint, and I understand I have 10 minutes, roughly. So I go really fast. Let you friends here know, some people, a community, probably academic community like the university. We do visits the City of Joy and also visit Shantiniketan, and also we have still a lot of interest on Tagore and his legacy. All right? Okay, next page. All right, so look at the pictures, okay? So the pictures are two shots from different movies. The last one is from a Taiwanese movie. The red one is actually from the mainland China movie, and they all quote Tagore a lot. And in fact, 5 years ago, there is another very welcoming and very popular film, Detention, 返校. In that particular film, Tagore's the book, the straight verse was mentioned, and everybody take a look of this book. Next page. Okay, so Tagore does have a Chinese name. In case you didn't find out, he was given a Chinese name on his first trip to China, but that was Republican China in the year of 1924. You have to be very careful about that, because people, even my students, sometimes mix up. Hey, China, then different periods it means different things. Okay, he was invited there in 1924, and on his birthday, he has a birthday party in Peking, Beijing now, and was given the name by Liang Qichao. So his name is actually Zhu Zhendan, which means China and Indian altogether. How lovely. Okay. So I was, trying to promote the idea, hey, we should call him Zhu Zhendan. Okay, when we say his name in Chinese. Okay, so everybody follow me? Zhu Zhendan. Excellent, you guys, great. Next one. Of course, this is, I think you know this place, right? This is Jorasanko and also the Chinaban in Shantiniketan. Okay, these are two must-visit places that I recommend for everybody. I mean, everybody from Taiwan if you visit Kolkata. But Kolkata was not actually the first destination for Taiwanese people. Even some of my Indian friends said they've never been to Kolkata, and they were kind of wondering why I visited like 13 or 14 times. Okay, because I love the city. Yeah. Anyway. All right, so that was his last appearance before he moved from Shantiniketan to Jorasanko. That's Tagore's last picture when he was alive. Next one. And yes, I have a lot of pictures on this spot. This is a particular beautiful place and memorable places for, if we Taiwanese people, my students were there, they're shooting a lot of interesting photos. Actually, it's 打卡圣地. Okay. The best place for shooting to commemorate Rabindranath Tagore. Next one. Yes, we do have a lot of photos here, a lot of memories here. Since 2013, I started visiting this place every time. Okay, even 2 times in single trip, I was there too. Next one. Okay, so this picture was not taken by me because inside you shouldn't take pictures. So in fact, I got it from the book. That's the bed he was born and he died. He passed away. And next page. Okay, so inside this building, there's also showcase his life, his families, and also his popularities, visit to different places, to USA, okay, to Europe, to Japan, and also there are a pretty huge room for China pavilion. Okay, so that was the time he visited in 1924. And then in 1929, he visited Japan in a way and back to India. So altogether, he visited 3 times. Okay? So he was there in 1924, April 12th, he arrived, and on May 30th, he left. So it was like almost 100 years ago. Okay, you say, okay, next one. Tagore Museum in Shangling-Tin. Okay, anybody, any friends here visit Shangling-Tin? Raise your hands, let me know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we should go, everybody visit Shangling-Tin. I have a lot of friends from Shangling-Tin. I mean, okay, last year in August we stayed overnight there. First time to stay overnight. It was so beautiful. It was a total blackout. And electricity was out for like 2 hours. Beautiful. I never experienced that. I mean, I love that, blackout. Okay, next one. Okay, of course, everybody knows this book, right? The book he won the first the Nobel Literary Prize in 1913. Okay, I won't need to go into details, but I should let you know. Next page. They actually prepare. Next page. They actually prepare his book right here in this room. Okay, I followed his footsteps, and this was in North London, where he stays near a lot of interesting, literature. And that was a book. There's a bench over there. He saved from translate partial of the book and also bring. So Chinajali was not a total translation. Partial, only like 50 more. Next one. There is Tagore Center, and this one is very active. So active. And it was also on the top of the library. We are in the library now, also on the top. So I visited this place like 7 years ago. I have a lot of meditation because they have a meditation ceremony right there. Next page. Okay, so it was introduced around 1924, actually 1913, right? When he won the prize, the prize, so his work became translated. Interesting. He was welcomed and also criticized. It's not because of Tagore, it is our internal politics struggle in Shanghai or in Republic China at the time. So his book has been translated, and notice that he has different names. Okay, because the Chinese name now, Tiger, it sounds like he was from Thailand. Okay, it should be, Thai too. Okay, Korea knows all these Chinese. So I was arguing, hey, Zhu Zhendang is a better name for him. Next one. So he became really, really famous. This grand tour, there are a lot of discussion on his tour because he visited there almost 100 years ago. Exactly 100 years ago. So I was there again. Every time I visit Shanghai, I pay tribute to this particular place. There are 2 statues of Tagore in Shanghai, and this is a place where near his first appearance in Shanghai. The other one is Luxun Park. Luxun, remember, Luxun is one of the, no, not one, but the most distinguished novels writer, comparable to Tagore. So you actually meet Henry Pui, the last emperor of Qing Dynasty in Beijing. That's one of the legends. Okay, a bit of talk. Next one. Yes, you probably see this picture quite a lot, and it's a romance. This is Xu Zhimo, his best friend, the one actually welcoming, receiving all his tours in China and also in Shanghai. Next one. But he actually met a lot of people. This is Mei Lanfang, the Peking Opera superstar. Okay, the superstar. And in fact, they had the band and between the artists. So that's very important when I share this to my students. Tagore is not just a novelist, poet, he does a lot of other things. Drama, acting, and a lot of things. Next one. Okay, if you've been to Shangling-Tin, you like to take a seat over there, enjoy. This is a very different environment, very inspiring moment. We sit there, we sit there with our students, and I was giving a lecture to my students. I was pretending I was like Tagore. Okay, next one. I like that very much. Okay, it's a visit of party, university. For me, 5 times. Visiting this place, it's more like a setting 大学, all right, university within the forest. Okay, that's his residence, his home, and I noticed there's a printing machine right there. So printing culture actually is initiated in Asia from the city of Kolkata, and Shanghai was very important for these printing technology. Okay, next page. All right, so this is Remembering. So there are Chinese characters on it. It's 中国学院 means China College, but Republic China, one more time. So it was established in April 14th, 1937. Okay, so anybody's been here before? 中国学院, you have to be there. This is the most important technological center. Actually, this is the birthplace of sinology. In India. Next page. Yes, some of the inside views of these very interesting. And the first dean of this college is Tang. I know probably not very familiar with this gentleman, but his family moved there, and also his son is now a very important advocate of Indo-China, sinology, Indology. Okay, because the little boy now became a senior, and he knew the language, and he was born, and also later on professors in Chinabaran, also JNU, a lot of interesting, important academics. Okay, so that was the picture I took from the dean office, young Tagore. Next one. This is Club of Iran, where it's also important for other artistic legacy from. Okay, for example, the Xu Beihong. I know you probably didn't get to know about this great artist. His painting is super expensive now. Okay, I found 2 actually in a primary school in Peimei, in Meiguang 学校. A Chinese school in Kolkata. I found 2 of his paintings. They told me it's real, and I said, maybe you can still sell the paintings, and can you rebuild a super big house? Okay, super expensive. And that was Tagore's painting. He was a painter, right? Super important artist. He actually produced over 2,300 paintings. I love his painting. I have a lot of them. Not real, but a lot of books, pamphlets, and he likes to, particularly work on the image of the woman. And that's interesting because he never learned painting. He was self-taught painter. Yes, more, and there's a book on it. It's in Portuguese. Okay, so I was very excited. It's in my trip to Lisbon, and I was very much nowhere, and I found a book of Tagore, and I found the direction of my life. Okay, every time I had a Tagore. Oh, of course, okay, a lot of publication about him. He actually has exhibitions in Paris and also in Europe. Okay, I hope, personally hope, someday there will be an exhibition of his painting here in Taiwan or in Taiwan, hopefully. Okay, let's skip this one. Next one. So his novels was being adapted to film by Sajjad Ray. Okay, I think it's been noted. I taught a course on Indian cinema. I understand this is the only one now in the university in Taiwan. I'm very excited to share a lot of my knowledge with, and students shows their interest to know more about Indian cinema, not just Bollywood, but also other parts of Indian cinema. Next page. Okay, so we visit. Okay, so this is one of his films. Next one. Okay, so he does a film. It's available on YouTube now. Tagore was a film director, ladies and gentlemen. That's important. He made a film, and why? I asked the question why he made this film. Okay, he wanted to raise money because filming is a good business at the time, and he wanted to raise money for his university. Okay, that's important. Okay. All right, next one. So you can find something. He also made over 40 drama plays, mostly dance, mostly just dance. You can find this. And in the film available on YouTube, you probably see the backsides of Tagore in the video, and that was exciting to me too. Okay, he also composed over 2,000. Sorry, this one. He also composed like 2020, 32 music. I said last year in the speech because Bengali language is more like a poetry. So it's easy when he was on the trip to somewhere else and he made up music right away. Okay. Either he's a genius or Bengali sounds like music too. Next page. Okay, so this is an example of how his work, Natia Fujian, has been readapted. I think Tagore has been a very important source for cultural creativity. Next one. Okay, so Tagore was very much everywhere. He liked to papazao. He liked to. For me, he's such an international educator. Because I served as dean of Furen University. I was in charge of internationalization for some years, and I was having him as my supermodel in my. So he visited quite a few places. These are his busts. For example, in Vancouver, in Leiden University, Netherlands, and also Schiphol upon Albert, if you know, that's the hometown of Shakespeare. That was the first statue I found of Tagore when I visited 2017, I think. Next page. Also, he was everywhere. Tagore in Singapore. And it's interesting in the Indian Heritage Center where you can see Tagore, Gandhi, Nehru, and Netaji Bose. Okay. You can never find these four people actually next to each other. It looks like they had a meeting together. A reunion. You know what I'm saying, right? Yes. So I visited there in February, and I was there with them quite a few moments. Okay. So sorry. Next. Okay. The one in the middle is in Seoul. One of my students from Korea shared this with me. That would be my next destination. Also the one in Chennai. It was also just last year. Next page. So he was everywhere. He was in Chengdu, and also the one in the middle is Leuven in Belgium. Okay, and the one is in Prague. Okay, so he was everywhere. People remember him, and he visited these places too. He never visited Taiwan, but he was with me, with everybody here. Right, next one. Okay, the one in Paris, in France, and there is actually a row next to the bus, right? Rue Tagore means Tagore Road. Okay, so I really like to see a Tagore cafe, Tagore restaurant. Names Indian restaurants, I'm not sure, but to my knowledge, there's not one yet. Okay, hopefully, so that's, next one, okay, it's going to finish, next page. This isn't like this. Okay. So at the end of my presentation, I hope how to echo the idea. I wanted to donate 2 copies of this book. This book was a collection of. This book was a collection of 4 lectures organized by National Tsinghua University last year. Last May. No. Yeah, last May. Last year. Okay. To commemorate the importance and value of Tagore to us. So one lecture was given by Ambassador Das, and one by former Ambassador to India, RC Ambassador Wang Wenqi Dashi, and the other article deals with Tagore in Shanghai by Tsinghua Professor Cai Yinjun Professor, and I was also one of the lectures given about Tagore's trajectory in different fields based on my field research and also my huge collection of Tagore. I probably have more than 200 books on him. Even I don't understand Bengali, other languages, but yes, that would be an interesting part. I like to learn Bengali. I bought a book in 2013 and opened it until page 5, and today it's still on page 5. I regret about that, but I love Bengali. I love the language a lot. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Prof.